Hi, I hope you're well. So it is the last video for 2021. So thank you for watching and I hope they've been helpful. So I was thinking the most appropriate video I want to talk about is something that I've seen a lot in the last few months is red inflamed skin. So abnormal flares in skin, rashes, eczema, psoriasis, and I've been talking a lot about the why and the what and the how. But ultimately, we've also had 2 years now of having to wear masks on our face. And unfortunately, our skin, because it has its own microbiome, when you are basically breathing out, so we breathe in fresh air, we breathe out carbon dioxide, which has all the pollution and free radicals, and that's sort of stuck on the face. I've seen a lot of acne, rashes, red, irritation of the skin. So we need to find a way to help that. But ultimately, we're all aging and breaking down due to oxidative stress. So if you think of an atom that is perfect, then you sit in front of a computer screen that is really high in the wavelength of blue light. So when we think of sun, yes, it's a free radical, but direct light is more balanced than artificial light, particularly LED. So when you break down a spectrum of light, it's basically all the colors of a rainbow. And what they do with LED is they take the blue wavelength and they magnify it in that LED light bulb. And our screens are this as well. So now that wavelength of blue light is dramatically deeper than UVA and B, and you can flick through and you'll see some diagrams I've put up of this. And when you realize that UVB, B stands for burning, it is a inflammatory, so it obviously is going to cause a cascade of free radical damage which causes problems in the skin, but it's very superficial. UVA is a little deeper, so that one goes a little bit deeper into the skin, but that one stands for aging, so that does destroy the collagen, elasticity, pigment, and age of skin, and that's invisible light. So often UVA is every day, and the spectrum goes up and down. Now, blue light is right down, apparently can penetrate right to the back of our retina, back of our eye, which can contribute to eye cancer. So we know that blue light wavelength is so much deeper, and basic mineral sunscreens don't really give you the protection you require. So we need to use more. We need to use more protection in the form of antioxidants. And there's key ones that I make sure I program into my clients' daily recipes so they're getting that protection. Today I want to talk about a shield. So we obviously know that we need to use specific sunscreens, and we know that we want to be using mineral sunscreens, not chemical, and we know we want to be using lots of antioxidants in our sunscreens because that mops up the free radical damage. So when that light just comes into that atom, it steals one of its molecules that keeps it balanced. Now it goes on a cascade, kind of like a crazy person, and it's basically impacting everyone around it, all the other cells. So you're getting this deterioration of the skin. The great news is powerful antioxidants mop up free radical damage, which means they replace the atom, which allows the skin to go back to its humming, healthy state. So we always want to be making sure we're getting higher and higher doses over time of antioxidants on our skin. But I want to talk to you about, this was Environs launched the pollution Spritz this year, and it has been a huge godsend for a lot of skin problems. It's like, for me, my go-to if someone has irritation from masks, because it will act as that second skin, and the acne literally just clears up once they start using it, or the rash or the irritation. What's in this little bottle? Remember, Environs spent 4 years before we actually get anything. So they made this well before the state of the world changed, which means that it was just super advantageous timing for a lot of us. So I've just finished doing my morning skincare, and I've put on the Alpha Day Lotion sunscreen, and I've put on a little bit of the Oxy Foundation sunscreen. So now I'm going to use my Spritz, and the Spritz is going to act as that shield. So I'm just going to close my eyes, and from a distance, And you'll find it goes straight over the top of makeup and sunscreen, and you'll look very dewy and pretty, and you'll feel just cool and calm. So someone who's getting flares or irritation, this is going to be really, really helpful. Now, it was designed as an anti-pollution spritz, which means that daily our corrosion is from the environment. So when we're applying our vitamins in the morning, their role is to go in and mop up the damage in the DNA from our past. That would be great. But unfortunately, daily we're exposed to so much free radicals from artificial light, pollution, oxygen, that the skin is just like, okay, I'm going to use those antioxidants you just gave me to protect me from the day. So we want to optimize those antioxidants, and how we can do that is by clever protection. So this is a really fantastic tool to do extra protection. So if you're having a day where you are, you know, outside in a polluted area, or you're in front of a screen for a job all day, you might want to reapply that through the day. Or you're wearing a mask for work, you want to reapply that through the day, and it will create a huge change in your skin. So it's lightweight, it's fragrance free, obviously it's Environs, so they're not going to put anything nasty in there, but it's a physical protective shield. All right, so it is designed to slow down that corrosion and be more of a blocker. So what's in it? It has an array of ingredients, like Environ always puts so much into their products, but basically it's a lot of special types of vitamin C. Vitamin C is a really big mop, so it goes and heals a lot of the free radical damage and gives the atom back its balance, which is really, really good. It's got different forms of algae. So the algae are designed to clean up any molecules of free radicals that are sitting in the skin. So that's really fabulous. It also has some different ingredients that work on detoxifying the skin and working with the skin's microbiome. So a lot of people maybe don't know this, that our skin has its own microbiome, its own ecosystem. And that bacteria is really important when it comes to your skin's immune system, so how it reacts to pimples and rashes and inflammation conditions and aging. So we want to make sure that microbiome is supported. And what breaks it down, not too different to the gut, is pollutants and a lot of chemicals, and even we know there's internal factors, so stress and sickness and things like this can also break down the microbiome of the skin. So a lot of these ingredients are designed to work with the microbiome to assist it. Who there at home takes probiotics? A lot of you, I assume, do. It is kind of a common practice today. The reason why probiotics can be very beneficial to our gut is that our gut can lose a lot of its good bacteria, and instead of killing off bad bugs, what we find is more effective is we crowd out the good with the bad. I find that's a really good concept for any improvement in health. Instead of trying to focus on what you're doing wrong, let's start to increase good behaviors, good ingredients, good supplements, good habits, and that will make you feel really good that slowly you don't want the bad. So that's what it does. It basically helps to crowd out the bad with the good when it comes to the microbiome, and helps to generally protect and clean anything nasty that's gotten into the skin from the day. The last major ingredient in it is vitamin B3, which is known as a niacinamide, which helps protecting all those with pigmentation issues, from melasma to sun damage. Niacinamide helps to lighten pigmentation issues, but also helps to block. So that's one of your blue light blockers as well. So to cap off, we want to make sure that we are using enough protection on top of our vitamins. What you will see is all your skincare will become a lot more valuable, a lot more effective when you're blocking all the damage. It's kind of like going and doing an excellent personal training session, daily exercise routine, but then going and eating fast food. it's counterproductive. So they're good, bad, they equal out and you're back to zero. So when you're applying good skincare, yes, we need to learn those tricks to protect it. And pollution spritz is going to be a big one that most of you are going to want to learn about, because we're all exposed to, in modern lifestyles, a lot of free radicals every day. So we want to be putting that nurture in, that shield up, and then you'll find your own skincare will work a lot more efficiently and a lot more intelligently. So have a beautiful Christmas, New Year's, be safe, enjoy every moment with your loved ones, and I will look forward to seeing you in 2022. Bye for now.